They buried 28 tons of waste beside my orchard. I turned it into criminal charges and $250,000. I'm David Miller, 52, soil scientist with a PhD from Michigan State. Bought 6.3 acres in Leelanau County, planted 120 Montmorency cherry trees that brought in $80,000 yearly. I knew my soil better than most people know their kids. March last year, Wilson Brothers Construction started digging next door, 14 feet deep, right against my fence line. I asked the foreman what they were building, and he laughed, said it was a drainage pit for their subdivision, legal and permitted, don't worry. Within 2 weeks, I watched them dump broken concrete, rebar, and chemical-soaked lumber into that hole, then cover it with 6 inches of dirt. I tested my soil the next day. My background made it cheap. Commercial labs charge $15,000, but I did it for $6,100. Took samples at 5 depths, 3 locations. The numbers came back brutal. pH dropped from 6.8 to 4.2 in 12 weeks. Acid rain levels. My cherry trees showed leaf burn, and I knew I had maybe 1 season left. I filed a FOIA request with the county for permit records. Took them 18 days to admit no permit existed. I submitted my soil analysis to state EPA with a certified letter. Attached my credentials. A PhD carries weight that angry neighbors don't. Commissioner Anderson called me with a friendly tone, said he'd handle my complaint internally, make it go away. I recorded the call since Michigan's one-party consent, then sent a second FOIA for emails between Anderson and Wilson Brothers. Cost me $85, and what came back destroyed them. Anderson had taken $12,000 in campaign donations from Wilson Brothers, then promised to bury my complaint in writing. I forwarded everything to state EPA, the Michigan Attorney General, the Detroit Free Press, and an environmental nonprofit. The story broke in 6 days with the headline, "County Commissioner Takes Bribes to Cover Illegal Dumping." Local and state TV camped outside my orchard. I walked them through my data on camera, dead leaves, pH charts, email thread, the bribe timeline. The subdivision stopped that afternoon while state inspectors and criminal investigators swarmed the site. Anderson was charged with bribery and official misconduct, resigned, pled guilty to avoid prison, 18 months probation, $25,000 fine, banned from public office for life. Wilson Brothers Construction faced criminal environmental charges. The owner got 6 months in county jail. The company dissolved in bankruptcy. The state fined Wilson Brothers $320,000 before they folded. I received $95,000 as whistleblower reward. They paid $180,000 to excavate the waste, plus $65,000 to remediate my soil. Best part? The county hired me as environmental compliance consultant, $8,500 monthly for 5 years. I review every project within 2 miles with veto power. My cherry trees recovered, last harvest hit $92,000. Ever turned corruption into criminal convictions? Tell me your story below.